Hey folks, and welcome to another episode of our Rimworld 1.0 playthrough with a group we're calling the Cold Foresters. Here we sit right in the middle of fall. Oh, got a, our caravan has just arrived. Great. Yeah, we had a mining trip out for uranium. As usual, it wasn't as lucrative as it probably should have been. Partially because our pack animals were killed off in the previous one, in some cases. Oh, we've got a rotting rabbit here. Let's flip you on to take care of that. But we did come back with, I think, a little over 100 uranium. So that's enough to get going on the next ship part, which I believe is one of our engines. Yeah, so we should have more than 70 now. Still only showing 46 here, but I'm guessing they're still unpacking and such. Today doing some cleaning. Estelle's still where we left her last time, but I've got my eye on Estelle because she keeps moving somehow. Al's doing some hauling. Let's see, are they bringing the uranium out? Speed things up. Yeah, caravan is back. Yeah, we are basically full priority now into finishing our ship and kicking off that end game sequence where we have to defend ourselves for, I believe it's 2 weeks before you can launch. You can't just launch right away like you used to be able to. This light's not being built. Oh, here we go. So we've got our 4 red lights around the ship. Maybe we'll put in more soon. Now, we didn't quite get these in. I know it's not growing season, but I guess it doesn't matter. But we have this patch here. I no longer like this patch of woods in our base here. I think we'd be better off using this and converting it into more of a defensive position. So we're going to go ahead and I think we're going to... Well, I guess we'll just delete the zones. And I'm going to chop wood everywhere we can. Only the mature trees. I'll let the baby ones grow to completion, even though they do kind of get in the way and provide some cover where maybe we don't want it. And we'll get a pretty good amount of wood out of this. How much? What kind of percentage are we looking at? Oh, this one was almost done. 96% here, 90% here. Okay, so I think that's the first time we've actually harvested this properly. The Red Mire people relationship has decayed slightly. They're still allies. I don't know when they go back to neutral. If that's 0 or if have they updated this actually? Oh, okay. So if relations fall below 0, they'll become neutral. Okay, yeah. Plants are dying because of cold. Let me pause it real quick. We have gone ahead and done an early harvest. Our growing season ended on the 1st of this month. There's a few more. Yeah, I guess the potatoes grow fairly fast. A little bit of hay, maybe we can get. Any strawberries? Yeah, 1 strawberry plant. Couple corn. Any of this? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, a lot of it might just die. Although, I mean, it's not... Oh, it's 10 degrees outdoors. Something was 21 degrees indoors. Anyway. So we'll get what we can. Yeah, this forest is going to go. We planted 2 more up here, and we'll use these instead. And this will just open things up. And I haven't really decided what we should do with the extra kind of clearance here, but I don't know. We'll think about it. But with the extra wood, I've realized we don't have end tables in a lot of these bedrooms, so I'm going to go ahead and start building a bunch of these and using up some of this wood. Just increase the comfort for each bedroom. Just a little extra mood boost for everyone. Let's flip that around. I think that's right. Great. We'll get that in. And I would like to actually get dressers in, too. These work a little bit better in barracks because they can affect more than 1 bed at once, as you can see from the lines here. But, 50 wood per... Yeah, I mean, it's still... yeah, we've got over 1,000 wood now, so I'm okay building, like, 10 of these. And using up half our wood on that? Or am I? So I'll put these on the wall here. It's not bad. Well, those went up fast. We'll put you on the bottom here. Yeah, I mean, a lot of that wood hasn't even been counted yet. Oh, no, it all got hauled in. So maybe this is not the best way to use all of our wood, but I'm kind of committed. And these bedrooms already have all that stuff. Okay, great. So that'll be a nice comfort boost. I don't really love the way these bedrooms on the bottom look now with the dresser there. What should we do about that? Major break risk. What's going on here? A tinny. Yeah, a tinny. Yeah, your sister. That's going to be tough for a while, but you're hungry and you're eating now. That should help. Your minor pain. You've got a scratch scar. Your pain is little, 2%. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, Tinny, I wanted to give you a minigun, I think. Yeah, we gave you an assault rifle for a little while, but I kind of like having 2 minigun guys. So you will join Philly as our other minigun, and you guys are right next to each other here on the lineup. So I'll remember that a bit easier. Cool. And did we get that? Oh, great. We got one of our engines dropped off here. So we are going to need some of these steel beams, which aren't that bad to build. I'm going to build one on this end, because this is where our crypto sleep caskets are going to go. And I kind of want to see what the materials look like for those, although I guess I could just look. 120 steel, 14 uranium, 3 components, 3 advanced. So not super expensive, although that adds up quickly because we need one for each colonist, so I guess that is fairly expensive. The advanced components might be the most difficult thing to acquire out of those. But then again, we do have these meteorites that we haven't mined yet. 2 of these component meteorites. So I got to remind myself to stop buying components when I see them. It's just such a habit. We'll flip our steel drills back on now that everyone's back. So if if we do disturb some bugs, we'll have our full force here to defend against it. Yeah, we kind of have our... So I'm kind of rethinking this. We dropped our packaged survival meals in the overflow fridge here, which is good because they don't need to take up fridge space, which is still mostly... I guess we're chipping into the insect meat. Still have a lot. But the thing is, the animals will not obey these rules. So I was thinking maybe we start storing the meals out here on shelves, and it is covered anyway. So if we get to... We'll use a bit more of that wood. How many of these shelves can we fit here? 1, 2, 3 and change. Maybe I'll put a light or a statue there. And that will hold 10, 20, 30, 40, 60 meals. Yeah, I don't see us having much more than that at any given time. And then what I'll want to do is remove the allowed area. I actually tweaked our allowed areas for animals. I realized I was keeping our dogs off all of the farms, just like every other animal. But dogs... Oh wait, what is this? Did this bear just eat luciferium? No, maybe just hauling joints or something. Okay. The dogs do not eat live plants. So we might be able to help... So I'm going to let them onto the farms to help with some hauling potentially. And while they can't go in the fridge, they can haul hay into here or overflow vegetables into here. And I might even make this bigger. Yeah, I might move this path just maybe down here and expand this and make it a square. That seems to kind of make sense. Maybe trim this back by 1, something like that. Or I could expand up to here, although I don't love having a single width hallway this long going outside of our base. Just in case someone decides to come in this way. We can defend it a bit better if there's a little bit more opening. But yeah, these are going up. Okay, so let's go ahead and update these settings. This is going to be packaged survival meals only. We'll copy those, and we'll do the same thing onto here. And the third one. And so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to allow any animals here. So I've got this hall one. This is for now our dogs and such. I don't want them eating vegetables or going into our kitchen, but they can now go on the farmland and maybe help us haul things, such as devil strand into the workshop storage here, or overflow vegetables into here. And I'll be fine with that. And then our grazers like cows and alpacas, which do eat live plants, are still restricted from the farming areas. But I am going to restrict them now from here. And even one out, because I don't know if they can stand one cell next to it and eat. So I guess I'll do that. Cool, and we'll put our packaged survival meals there. Should see that happening at some point. And I kind of want to path this, actually. Down to 2 steel. Won't be using that. Yeah, let's use a wood floor. I'll do it over that steel. I don't know if we'll get any back. And then out to here. So we'll cover up some of the steel we already laid. That'll be cool. Well, I guess our overflow isn't full, so no need to make it bigger yet. And I know our fridge is packed, but... yeah, we're kind of done with our harvest for the year. And I mean, things will trickle in from our indoor growing, but not terribly fast. We might want to put some more hydroponics in there. I don't know. But then again, steel is still kind of our biggest issue at the moment. Okay, great. And you know, this cremation dumping stockpile is much bigger than it needs to be at this point, I think. And it makes it harder for me to see. I think just a 4 square tile will be plenty. And then we can go ahead and kind of wood this all the way around. Maybe out to here, something like that. Yeah, that might be okay. What are we doing on stone? I kind of wanted to get... We filled all our rooms with statues, which is great. But our outdoor area doesn't look too good to most people, so we could probably scatter some statues around our outdoor compound area and kind of improve moods a bit that way too. Although we aren't doing terribly great on stone at the moment. Got our pile here, which is mostly empty. I'll haul some pieces in when I see it. Everyone's sleeping. Cowherd just sleeping on the ground. You know, I don't like the way this light and table are set up. How about this? Put you there. We'll put you here. And I know this is a waste of steel, but I am going to run power much closer so we can keep the power lines in the walls and not have the strings running across. And then once those are moved, I'm going to put another stool on this, so I'll get that queued up over here as well. Reinstall there. Oops, not V. Reinstall here. And power conduit. I mean, now that our mining drills are back on, I do think we do have some fairly high priority mining jobs. Yeah, so we should start plugging away at this. We're almost through this, so we'll need to think about our next patch pretty soon. I think we have a few things inside our compound walls that'll work fine. We'll build a copy of you. And what about over here? Not moved yet. Okay. These power lines get in? They did. So we'll reconnect you. You can see the black line here. That's dirt. So the black line itself doesn't affect beauty. The power conduit does. But still, it affects my own beauty. I don't like looking at it, yeah. So we'll get those in the wall. Look a little sharper. That's in. He's already updated, so we'll just copy you. And then we're in. Got a hard snow coming outside, yep. Winter comes early around here. So right, the zones I have now, we've got hauling for all of our guys that don't eat live plants and do hauling. It seems like it's pretty consistent. The alpacas that just got back will now be part of the grazers. They really stay in our compound because they have no fighting skill, and I don't trust them to defend themselves outside the base. They also cannot go into any of our growing zones, so they won't eat our live plants. So we got Cougar on haul, and I also made a special zone for our Thrumbo off camera. So he can basically go anywhere our normal haulers can go, except I don't want him going into our tree growing zones. Oh, we got a fight with Tico and Mike. Mike, I guess, wasn't too terribly hurt considering he had a meal afterwards, but now he's going to go rest and lay right next to Tico. I like saying that. Hopefully they can work it out. Wait, someone is throwing a tantrum. It's going to smash things in his room. Oh, I guess if anyone has to do it, it's Tinny. And NG and Big Red are already repairing things. Way to go, guys. You're on top of it. So Tinny, we really got to get you... Minor pain, cramped interior. We got the catharsis now, so you'll be okay for a while. You ate without a table. You know, there isn't really a table close to you down here. You're kind of off on your own. Oh, sorry, no, there's a table right here. Anyway, item stash quest. Healer mech serum times 2, yes. 6 sleeping mechanoids. How far? Now, even in the winter... No, it's not winter yet, so we can travel there a little bit faster than we will in just 5 days. Do we rush it and go for the 2 healer mech serum for 6? Against 6 sleeping mechanoids? Yes, I think we do. But one thing I want to do first is make another charge rifle. We only have 2 Matthew and Lines. I think I would like a 3rd in the group and maybe take down one of our... We've got 5 assault rifles and 2 charge. I think we'll go 4 and 3 instead. Charge rifle. We could also... Oops. Yeah, just one. That takes 50 steel, 2 advanced components. Not bad. We should be able to afford that pretty easily. Yeah. We don't really have a charged lance. And by don't really, I mean we don't at all. 60 plasteel, 3 advanced. So this is sort of like a charged sniper rifle. It doesn't quite have the range of a sniper rifle, but I'm sure it hits harder or does more damage. Probably maybe does burn damage as well, something like that. I'm surprised we've never... So I guess we can't get those from Lancers, which makes sense. Do I try and make one of these? 3 advanced components, 60 plasteel. Yeah, what the hell? I think we will. We'll change one of our snipers to a lance and see kind of how we get on with that. You know, when that polar bear was eating the... When I thought the polar bear was eating the luciferium, I don't think he was, because I'm pretty sure we've always had 17. It made me think we should kind of... I kind of want to get someone started on this. And if it turns out that we can't keep them going and they break, we'll throw them in the crypto sleep casket. Uh-oh, Manhunter pack. This could be problems for us because we don't really have any doors, and it's polar bears. This could be very dangerous depending on their numbers. Holy crap. Okay, what are we dealing with here? 18 polar bears. Moving in hard snow. How do we fight these guys? First of all, everyone in the compound right away. Okay, is anyone in their vicinity? No, so we should be able to get everyone to safety, at least initially. We probably want to start the fight from here and then just start scattering and running once they get close. Now, the question to me now is, do we want to assign some special weapons to anyone, like a Doomsday? I'm thinking no, because we're just going to blow up our own base. One thing I would like to do is get our 2 non-fighters into the indoor area. Right, okay. Yeah, so let's draft everyone, because they are going to come right for us. Mike, how badly are you hurt again? Yeah, you're fine. And whoever you fought with, Tinny, maybe? I forget. They have no injuries whatsoever at this point, so let's get everyone out. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Manhunters are fairly dangerous, just given the large numbers. Now, this makes me think, this is kind of where it helps to... well, for example, we have this base open here to kind of lure enemies in this way. They see an opening and that's where they're going to go. Another way to go about doing that is to put a door here that you just leave open all the time. So enemies will still recognize it as a good entry point, but when you have a Manhunter pack that maybe is more than you want to deal with, or maybe you want to force them all to one area, you can go out and close that door. And then they'll either... You know, with a colony this size, we could wait them out for a few days and just not leave the colony if all of our doors are closed, and there's a good chance they might not try and bash down any doors. So that'd be one strategy, but since we don't have anything like that, that's just not a valid strategy. We'd have to wait indoors in this colony, and we just wouldn't be able to survive that many days without either breaking or... Well, really breaking, if not dying outright. So, we'll get in position, and I think we're just going to fight them like any other group and hope that our turret firepower and our fighting ability is enough. But I really don't want to take these guys lightly, because if they get on us and it becomes a melee fight and we get swarmed, we are going to lose some people. And Philly's binging out on food, so Philly just took himself out of the fight just because he's a gourmand. It's a disappointing reason to do it, given the circumstances. You know, if he was losing his mind, that's one thing, but just because you like food, I feel like you could wait. Okay. So Mal, you get here, a Tinny with your minigun here. Big red sniper, why don't you pop over here? Kimmy. Here, Johnny, there. Lines, come down here. Pacheco, where are you? Here. Yeah, our strategy is definitely going to be to fall back quickly and scatter. And hope that we can have people that are not being targeted do a lot of the shooting. Harrison with her shotgun. Are you going to make it down here, Harrison? It's going to be close. They're coming. So, NG, you pop in here. And I think that's everyone assigned to their spot. Here they come. They are fairly tough, so I don't think a trap is going to... I don't think a single trap will take down any of them. Coming both ways. But if it just damages them enough to slow them down, that'll be huge for us. So I'm going to really keep an eye on who they're targeting and be ready to run. Oh wow, our firepower is really taking these guys down. And did you notice Harrison took a shot here? So this is not enough cover from maybe this gun. We'll see what hit her. Her left leg just got shot off by the autocannon. Okay. So in the future, you want to be down one. I assume lines is relatively safe, but I'm going to move you down one right now. And by the way, I'm not going to wait. Let's move you down here now. These guys are going down easier than I expected. So I'm actually fairly happy with how fast the firepower is getting them down. Harrison, you go rest. Hopefully you don't get shot on your way back. You're dead in 6 hours? Okay. Yeah, our focused fire is really having no problem with these guys. Luckily, they're coming in kind of semi-staggered. Our melee guys just standing by, unneeded lines. So we're gonna have a lot of meat laying around. I'm gonna need maybe a... Good thing winter started. We need... I don't know. I'm not sure where we're gonna store all this meat. I mean, it'll be fine except for the fact that it's outdoors. Major break risk for Tico? Okay. I'm going to undraft you. Both of you guys, actually. We're not going to need the melee for sure. But, oh man, stay out of the way. They're not going to make it out of the way. Burton? Sorry. Move out of the way. Tico? Well, I should have left Tico there because he was already on his way out. Lady, come out this way before I undraft you. Now you're, oh, don't get that meal, lady. Keep going. Okay, that was actually much smoother than I expected. I was getting a little worried. I thought that'd be dangerous. But we're all fine for the most part, except we shot our own guy's leg off. But now we know. This is not a safe spot. Get down one. I'm surprised, man. This thing would probably be much better served up here, too. I don't know why I put it so low. Okay, so let's go ahead and get everyone back to unrestricted for the most part. And you guys can go anywhere in the compound. Animals were not changed. We do have a few polar bears in here, which I'm going to mark for hunt. If we didn't already have a polar bear threat, I might look at some and see if maybe we want to rescue one and take the boost to taming. But we're all set, I think. Okay, so Arison, you know, I do think we have bionics. So your left leg is shot off, yes. But your slothful and abrasive, really? Left leg. We're going to give you a new leg. I think we have a bionic leg. Just a prosthetic. Well, it's better than peg leg or no leg, so we will give you that. And while we do have, what is this, Resurrector? Yeah, we don't have Healer Mech Serum. I would like to go get it, but, because that would, for example, well, she's already out of the hospital. Where is Arison? Oh, no. Oh, I totally missed her up here. Okay. She's sleeping, and Mike is coming to do the surgery, but he's hurt. How are you doing here, Mike? Okay, you're 10 with passion. Go ahead. Okay, no news is good news. And you now have a prosthetic leg. And you are on the mend. Cool. How is this coming along? Still no... We haven't dropped anything off here. I guess we got the fight right away. Why? Oh, I didn't put this in our home area, I don't think. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, this is all not part of our home area. Okay. So let's keep that clean. We'll put some out here for fire prevention too, since these are steel doors, I believe. No, granite door. And what about you? Granite door. Okay, so... Don't worry about any of that. Actually, that's probably a good time to kind of review quickly our home area, make sure we got all of this stuff. Yeah, I guess keep this area fairly clean where you're butchering is fine. This all got marked. Don't need to mark the growing zones in our home area, although I do not want them burning down. We'll have to do that on a case-by-case basis. I mean, it would suck if they burn down, but we also have other trees. It's just kind of for convenience to have these here. So guys will chop wood on their own. We still got plenty. It's 564. So much silver. Okay, I thought that was insect meat. It looks kind of the same. Now we don't have. Oh, we don't have a place to store this. That's why they're not coming in or being butchered. What do we want to do here? We need to throw up a quick shack for these kind of situations. You know, maybe something like off the back of this windmill. Or down here. Actually, maybe something to help protect the power line, too. And we've got power running in here for freezers and things. Can make one more little bridge across. Sort of a backup animal carcass meat freezer thing. We could even put a butcher table in there. And just butcher while we're in here. Yeah, you know, I kind of like that idea. So, let's just build out of wood. Because we have so much of it. Yeah, we've got a decent amount of stone blocks, but not quite enough for this job, I don't think. So, say it comes up. Well, that does block this gun turret, though. So maybe we ignore the power line portion and just do it. Let's get some orders out here. Say you looked like. Yeah, I mean, I just removed these trees so they wouldn't get in the way of our gun, and now I'm going to put something up that gets in the way far more. I mean, maybe. We could also bridge over one of these lakes. We could just bridge over this and put it here. We're not going to put anything in there that's too heavy, where it can't be built on a bridge, and then that's actually closer to our kitchen and stuff. Or we could simply expand our kitchen, because this doesn't come up very often. I mean, we just had 18 polar bears show up. This is not a regular occurrence. So maybe it is time to finally just rethink this blueprint out here and say our kitchen was exactly the same, except it came out to here. So we'd still have our path coming out and down. And then it came down to, say, here. And then here. Then we could come right down to the bridge. And we'd get how many extra tiles of space? 4 by 9. 36 extra cells. I mean, that'd be enough for all these bodies. Yes, let's do that. I do like the idea of kind of a special shack for this, but I think this is kind of long overdue. And if we do this, we won't have to worry about our fridge size for a while, I don't think, if ever again. Okay, so we'll get that started. Hopefully we can get it done before any of those polar bears deteriorate. So we'll need one more bridge here. Like that. I can go ahead and deconstruct this now. It's cold enough where it's not going to matter. Although they will technically be outdoors. So actually, I'll just leave that. And I think it is time to floor all this up. Are these just sitting on dirt still? Yeah. Maybe I'll put some granite tile in there. Seems like a waste. It would be nice for... Well, it wouldn't really matter for preventing fires, because the food would just burn each other, you know. So we'll lose a little bit of growing space, but this was just kind of tacked on anyway. Yeah, okay, I think I'm cool with this. And hopefully we can get a lot of that done before these guys... yeah, they are starting to deteriorate a bit. And other animals will come and feed on them, like this warg here. But, well, we're down to 12? Maybe we've hauled some? Oh yeah, so one made it in. Maybe another was butchered, I don't know. I will set up maybe a custom bill for parkas for these polar bears, something like that. Did I... Oh, that we gotta put a bridge there too. And actually, let me go ahead and queue up some trees for chopping. Looks like a lot of these are ready to go. Cool. Do we have a snow clearing area here? Yeah, we do. We just haven't gotten to it. Go ahead and add this to it. Go ahead and... where else? That seems okay. Yeah, we got it out to a Tinny's room too. That surprised me. Alright, let's build. Nothing going on with roof restrictions, I don't think. No. I guess I might as well go ahead and even this out a bit. Yeah, that'll be cool. We're good. Oh, so this... why is this growing zone still... I'm going to shrink it. It's probably should have gone away on its own because of the flooring, but it didn't, so I'm just going to shrink it myself. And yeah, I'll leave it open for building. I guess that's fine. Okay, great. This is done. And we can now go ahead and remove these plants here because it doesn't, so it doesn't get in my way. Deconstruct all of this. I am going to reroute the power a bit down here so it's not in our kitchen. How's our steel? Damn, still not coming in. I mean, we are mining, right? Oops. Maybe I'll look at those priorities again after this. Okay, we'll go ahead and get you guys down. Oh, we don't have enough steel to make this. I won't deconstruct that yet. Okay. But the good news is this can now be expanded. We might need to add an additional freezer here, or cooler, for next season. Actually, I want to add it now before it's too late. Because I don't want to add it when it's hot and then lose all of our food. So we'll do it now, where nothing will be lost. Alright, more uranium we found. Fairly close by. How many more days do we have on this item stash? 13 days, 6 mechanoids. 12 days. Yeah, we'll probably have to go after that next episode, but I really would like to. We'll take a few EMP grenades. Maybe we'll hit them with a Doomsday rocket launcher while they're sleeping to start them off. After we get someone in position to then start hitting them with EMP grenades, get a few charge rifles going. I think we can handle 6 just with a small party. Cleaning is just not happening. Is anyone restricted or anything? No. Cargo pods, always great to see. A little meat, we'll take it from cougar meat. Lots of steel chunks out here. Yeah, we gotta get that steel smelting going. We have it here. Mal, what are you doing right now? You're taking Penoxyclean, now you're gonna go make smoke leaf joint. Focus on the steel, actually, instead. And that's one of the mods I'll be adding, is better work tab management. I mean, better is a strong word because it does get pretty granular, but you could expand, say, the crafting menu, and then you'll see a sub-menu of priorities that you can also adjust. So I can make it so someone has smelting as a higher priority than smoke leaf joints, for example. But just forcing him to do it now, I think, will be enough to get us going. And now that he's making those, I can feel a little bit more comfortable deconstructing these. Although, I hope I don't do this too early. I mean, the steel's here. Someone dropped it off but didn't do it. Oh, that's... okay, so someone that wasn't set to construction dropped that off. Oh, we need 90 steel here. Okay, I'm going to have to babysit that and make sure we get that steel out. I mean, we do get 20 per, and Mao's cranking away. Mao's crafting speed is... smelting speed? 93%. Your sight's not as good because of a pretty bad scar. Since you're one of our best crafters, maybe I want to give you a bionic eye. I think that's not a bad idea. I mean, they're just sitting around. I know I'll probably need them more desperately later, but let's get you a bionic eye for your right eye. And we'll see how fast your speed goes up. It was 93%, right? Smelting speed? Yeah. And, yeah, no other problems with you right now. Your health is okay otherwise. I mean, your toe is missing, but malnutrition. Okay, go ahead and do what you need to do now. Good, you're eating. Drinking psychite tea. Good, improve your mood. Now you're going to rest in the hospital. And we'll get a bionic eye in you, and I think after that we'll leave it there. Did these get finished? Oh, and this got finished too. Great. What temperature are we going here? 28? Yep, that works for me. 34. 28. Okay, that should be plenty of power, or plenty of cooling, certainly for this season, but even during our hottest days. And there's a rabbit wandered in. We'll go ahead and hunt him. Same with all... Oh, when I see this many small animals, that makes me think we have food exposed somewhere. All sorts of animals in our base. Hunt. 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 Oh, and one got into our... You're sleeping too? What are all these animals doing in here? Oh, they must have all snuck in once this was open. So just having this tile disappeared for a second, just having it broken down and open, just drew a flock of animals into our base looking for food. They could sense it. So you gotta watch out for that one. You leave food out in the open, it will draw animals who will eat it. Which maybe is a good thing you want to use to lure animals in for hunting. I don't know. But anyway, I want to see Mal's eye go in and see the change, and then I think we will put a cut in after that. Here comes Emmy. Ooh, Emmy, are you okay? It's going kind of slow. Before you finish, okay, you're 9 with passion. You are frail now, that's right. But you stay inside and don't fight anyway, so we're okay with frail. Emmy, you are 55 and frail. That's kind of young. Oh, shit! Oh, no. Oh. Emmy. She killed Mal. Witnessed an ally's death. Yeah, you witnessed it, all right. Ratty apparel, drowsy. Okay, so we just killed our best crafter and researcher, trying to make him better. He was also a cannibal and a fast walker and super immune. Mal's a hell of a colonist. Okay, well, we'll queue this up. I guess we'll knock this out first. Forbid Mal for now. Mal. Dang. You know, I had a weird feeling when Emmy was working on that, but it probably didn't have much to do with her. Probably one of those things that can happen. And maybe I will now think twice about Glitter World medicine. So what did she do, by the way? She crushed his right eye, fine, and mangled the scar. Oh, he was also high on psychite tea. But that doesn't hurt his consciousness. What did he die from? Because of the anesthetic. Oh, so he did... It is because he was high on psychite tea? Oh, this says your consciousness max... Oh, wait. Oh, no. Anesthetic did that. High on psychite tea didn't affect his consciousness. I don't know. I think it was fluky. I don't think the psychite tea contributed to that death. But I don't think it helped either. Alright. Angie, get out of bed and work on this. Someone hunt this wild boar. Unforbid that one and get that raccoon. I'm on tilt now. Just want to kill everything that's on the screen. Oh man, Mal was a great colonist. I guess maybe we got greedy and we shouldn't have done that. Nah, I think it was a good move. There's nothing wrong with putting bionics onto people. Especially if his eye is already mangled from a scar. Okay, so that'll be for Mal. We'll lay Mal to rest and then we'll put it. We'll call it there. Burton's gonna do the honors. Is this rat dead? Okay. Alright, there we go. No more Mal. We lost a fine colonist, good fighter, good crafter, and we'll have to readjust a little bit. Alright, well, thanks very much for watching, guys. See you next time.